So I'm gonna do a brief live video that's gonna be going on YouTube, and I think I want a lot of people from other countries because I did say something about Grenada. Want to know why the choice of Jamaica? Well, why Jamaica? Aside from me having two boys that I know of that are of Jamaican descent, and Keanu Reeves, that's his name tag. Um, Jamaica. Well, my parents, my biological parents are both from the Bahamas. And my mom and my grandmother, after meeting my grandpa, who is her stepfather, and he's a tiger, I guess he lived over there briefly when he was younger and in the military. And I speak another language. Um, with that being said, my mom, I don't know how old my mom was. It might be like a similar situation with like a similar situation with like how my stepdad and my mom. I met my stepdad with my mom when I was 3 years old. I think it's something similar of the sort. So anyway, they lived over there, and they lived over there until he brought them over here. He brought them over here, and the Bahamas. Like, damn. They lived over there and they came over here. But Jamaica makes a lot of music, and I don't know if something was going on. Maybe it's one of those things where how it is over here. That's probably what it is. Like how the area that I live in, there was a lot of the people that are inside out that are now dry. There's a lot of those people probably over there. But anyway, so I'm trying to get my thoughts together, but like um I got like this interruption thing going on. But anyway, like there's a well I've listened the most music I probably listen to is dancehall music. And I like reggae music. But like, am I done? Like, come on. Anyway, I like reggae music, but a lot of the artists are popular from Jamaica. But there are also artists from the Bahamas and other places. And I always hear stuff like, well, why don't you ever do, like, aside from when you were, like, being yourself, why don't you ever do XYZ for the Bahamas or do certain things? Or I know you always say things or you notice things. There's, like, certain things that you don't like about how things are done, like, in the Bahamas. And with that being said, what I noticed is I noticed it in my grandmother, I noticed it in my mother, I noticed it as a whole for like people that are from like, can you leave that alone? Please? Leave that alone. You're trying to get my attention and it's inappropriate. Stop. And leave the fan alone. That's how you break stuff. But oh, I noticed that um with a lot of people, like they'll meet a Jamaican and it's like, oh, you're from Jamaica? Oh, yeah, really cool. That's nice. That's great. And it's like they love the accents, and it's like a instantly wanted to engage in a friendship or a automatic attraction, even if they rub you the wrong way. Even if they rub you the wrong way, and that's like obviously like something. But what I was trying to say was I noticed that, and I mentioned it telepathically. I mentioned it telepathically to my grandmother and to my mom because it does kind of make me a little irritated. And even myself, growing up, before waking up, I found myself doing the same things. But, obviously for... Like, damn, Taj, shut the fuck up. Obviously, you know, it's a matter of, you're it, like, come on, anything else?
I still hear the ice cream truck. Mommy, I hear an ice cream truck.
Mommy, you hear an ice cream truck?
Yeah, I hear an ice cream truck.
Okay. I don't have any money.
I have money. I don't have money.
Okay, I'm doing a video and it's not about you, okay?
Mm-mm.
Please move. Can you tell me how old you are?
I'm 4.
You're 3.
I'm 3.
Alright, now go find the remote for me so you could watch Peppa Pig or something. But, let me think. What was I saying? I was trying to get somewhere and I fucking can't get nowhere. But, oh, come on.
Go open up the bathroom door for everything.
Um,
No, because I'm scared.
did you guys want to make a video with me? No?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll ask you like next month, okay? Okay, amigo? I'll ask you guys next month.
Okay.
So, anyway, like I was saying, they do this thing, or even if they rub you the fucking wrong way, it's like you want to be up their ass. And, it's like, well, you don't do this, or you don't hear nothing about this, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, you don't even like your own residents. Because I remember that one of the last times I was there, I was watching TV briefly, and there was a music channel in the Bahamas, like a Bahamian music channel, and I liked it. It was like an Irie kind of music channel, but you don't never hear no artists other than these artists, and it's because you always want to be up these people's ass, and it just doesn't make sense to be like that. But I guess it's like a matter of intimidation or knowing you're wrong about something. Cause I don't know, like why is it like that? Oh, it's because you know something in advance. That's why. You know something in advance. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you want to do that? Like you automatically just can't help but to do something like that.
I'm scared. He's your honey bun. He's your honey. He's your auntie. No, I haven't.
It doesn't make sense. But then it's like
I found it from last night.
I don't like when I feel like I'm talking and it's not going anywhere.
And I'm gonna play your bunny. Your bunny looks like a brush.
But I don't know. And it's just so much to think about as far as like knowing stuff in advance. Because here we are in 2026. Might be going fast, might be going slow. I have no idea. But I'm just, when I think about stuff like this, it's like knowing that people know stuff in advance.
That's my kitchen, not an
It's
ice
like,
cream shop.
well, damn.
You stupid.
How much could you possibly know in advance? And what did you know in advance? You know, like stuff that just Diosa wonders. But I was trying to get somewhere with what I was talking about.
No, it's mine. It was my truck. Your truck is in the back. Your truck is in the basement.
A matter of not getting caught. I don't know. It's something. It's something.
Who left this Spider-Man towel right here? Mine. It smells like. Why does my Spider-Man towel smell like pee? Uncle, go right here.
Anyway, so I'm kind of getting a little frustrated because I'm not really doing much of any talking.
You can
And
pass by if you
I know I have things that I want to say.
Look, that is how you get out. You see? Always make sure you get out like that. That's when you grow next, okay?
Well, let's think.
If you want 17,
You know I said next month, right?
can you shut up?
Can you shut the fuck up?
I stop it.
You want everybody to hear you get spanked?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so. Because if people see you get spanked, then you're not gonna like that. Nobody's gonna want to watch you on the video. Nobody asked me to. Nobody asked me for Emiko. Nobody asked me for Tavares. Nobody asked me for Solani,
Hush, Mama.
and nobody's able to ask for Solani.
Hush.
So you hush for next month. You better hush for next month. Cause how old are you, Emiko?
3.
Oh, good.
Shut up, Mama.
You shut up.
No, you do.
How old are you, Ty?
4.
Oh.
Stupid.
How did you know you were 4 years old?
Because I'm 4.
You're 4 years old. But when are you gonna be 5? You don't know when you're gonna be 5, huh? Oh, see, I be doing stuff like that. And yes, it is unacceptable. But let me explain something to you. In this day and age, they do feel a lot, like, immensely. And I know that. So also, I know how I am with things that I don't really want to accept. But honestly, we're billions of years old, and I know they know better. So I don't really trip much when they do stuff like that. Because I mean, when I spank, it's like an awkward moment. And so you just hear things like you hear how that is. And that's just that. But and I'm pretty intense, especially when I'm overly asserting myself. I know I'm intense. So there's that. But anyway, let me think.
Come on, baby. Let's go to my house.
But I don't know. I wonder if somebody's like upset about something or like this whole. I gotta make a video on like this person. I got so much to do. I got so much to do, and it's like I can't write everything down because I just don't feel like it. Furthermore, you see what I'm experiencing when somebody feeling like they could just press in the midst of me thinking or something like that or wanting to say something is the same thing when I'm writing something down. And I don't want it to be someone who where like I might not be supposed to be killing this person, but I'm like on the verge of damn near killing this person. I don't know. But I kind of just wasted 15 fucking minutes talking about nothing, but like talking about like 7 minutes worth of stuff. So that kind of bothers me. What was I getting at with that? Well, now it's like other people want to showcase their talents and things like that, and it's more so a matter of appreciating what's already out there and sorting through what has been made and what you liked and listened to, and just like taking your time with your craft. Like if this is the road you feel like you want to go down, because honestly, somebody else is supposed to be doing music. I'm not doing music. I'm doing like FBI and stuff. I just got ADHD and want to do a bunch of stuff. So but anyway, I kind of am the one that is getting that person ready for healing music. Because I mean, he made some of his own music, but even though I don't like the music, it's like what I was saying with the Creole Arabic thing. It shit just don't be making sense, but at the end of the day, sometimes like it does still make sense. So I'm preparing him for that, and if anybody else feels like they're also doing something as well, I kind of like for things to be done in advance. I am irate a lot, so I would appreciate it if you do feel like you have something you want to chime in on. Make sure that you're 100% sure and clear, because I hate being so irritated all the time. That's how you almost get yourself hurt, believe it or not, in this day and age. So like I was saying, because why do I feel like it would be me? Because so much of not listening to me. So that's why I like to speak for myself a lot. But anyway, I said that, and you know, you can only do so much of the not listening anymore, you know? And that's just that. I already filled it up. But nobody, this is not next month. How old are you? Okay. So, am I talking to you right now?
No.
Okay, so can you be quiet?
No.
Can you please be quiet?
No. No.
You guys don't want to watch TV? You do? So why can't someone find the remote? The remote is somewhere on the floor over here. Also, you know, with the not listening and stuff, like, I know sometimes people are dramatic and, you know, like, obviously dramatic with how I'm, like, playfully and childishly dramatic. But, I was putting this, oil in my hair, and I was, like, kind of getting, like, a weird feedback or reaction, and now I'm just, like, right now having a realization, like, as to why the reaction was like that, and I started to get, like, irritated myself. And it's like I said, I don't like being so irritated all the time. Like, knowing how I am, like, Dave or Dad, like, I guess it's like one of those things that only my children can experience. Only my children can experience and account for. Because, you know, not listening and knowing me and kind of not 100% really knowing me. I don't like being irate all the time.
It's so cute. He's so cute and go. Mom, can I take
Also,
a shower?
my children are very inappropriate. and I need this fixed.
Come on.
And that's why I feel like I always want to kill somebody.
Take a shower, take a shower.
Like, I need all of Miss Emily occupied.
Top, top, baby. Top, top,
Because you know what?
baby.
I was born colored, but it's one of those things where it's like, you kind of learn about early on. Like, I know I'm not obviously the only person that has ever felt like, well, this person is just doing too much. Like, hence me making all those stupid ass lotto videos. Like, be it lotto, like, it just sounds so fucking stupid. Like, just having a fucking, like, a fucking, brainless person. Just brainless person. These people are the reason why we have gnats all the time. Brainless person just walking around talking and just socializing, being a fucking social piece of shit.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Just so fucking annoying.
I'm gonna take a shower.
I need all of Miss Emily occupied. Lotto, she's someone that's like, obviously, like today, I think like maybe like 70% of people that have looked at this girl have realized after looking at this girl and my reaction to this girl is like, this is what somebody looks like when it's like they're not supposed to be. That's what not supposed to be here looks like. Lotto and Emily. Like, long story short, like looking at something and you don't know that you're looking at something, but you know you're looking at something, but you don't know that you're looking at something. That's dead ass dumb. They didn't get caught. Whatever they didn't get caught doing, they didn't get caught doing it. But anyway, I don't know if this is like how that's like something like this is done, like with other people making their videos and talking and rambling, but maybe like I know, like it's just so fucking much. It's just so much. It's just so much. I have my own little times where it's like I do things for myself and it's like, what the fuck am I doing and why am I doing this? And I know that Aphrodite has things planned and I'm wondering like what the fuck and what the fuck and what the fuck and what the fuck like all day long.
Watch. I have here when I go to the bush. I go to school.
So
My butt.
Long story short as well, it is safe to look at me and watch videos and stuff. Like I know there was like a bit of paranoia with looking at mother and looking at the content that she posts, which is like, you know, everybody isn't gonna feel the same way as far as minds boggling and stuff, but you know, you look at my butt and wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her butt. But you've never wanted to watch the stuff I post.
Thank you,
But you're safe.
I'm supersonic. Go in my bed.
Anyway, though,
I'm supersonic.
it's safe to watch this stuff and look at me.
I'm not even
Because
tired because
otherwise, if you don't,
look at my butt, supersonic.
then you just don't.
Punch! That's what you get.
Point of view, everyone all around the world was able to see.
Punch!
What else? What Diosa is like in reality. On a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis. You know? Yeah.
I'm supersonic.
Still trying to figure things out. Hey, fix that finger. But anyway, honestly, like, I don't know, like, at the end of the day, like, loading and stuff like that, I think, like, my last name, the last name is that I'm always waiting on is like for me Lord Durga.
I'm so high up.
So
Mommy,
and it's not something that's really in order, and that kind of frustrates me. But I just know that's what I chose for. Well, Lord Durga makes sense because like that's like
Mommy's dead.
Lord
Somebody help
Brahma,
my mommy.
like Raul's Lord
I'm
Brahma.
not waking up.
But nobody knows him as Lord Brahma. They know him as Zeus. And I don't know what Kami's name is. So there's that.
It's me. Hello.
What you up to?
Making an ice cream shop.
Say what?
Making an ice cream shop.
Say what? My mom just
A
walked
pretend
in.
ice cream shop.
And sometimes I forget that that's my dad.
I just see an ice cream shop.
You just making an ice cream shop?
No.
We were here in the ice cream truck.
Oh, you heard the ice cream truck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, at the park? Let me see if Yaya can bring y'all home some ice cream. She probably left already.
Do you have
She
money?
left already. Y'all want ice cream?
Yeah.
Anyway,
We want ice cream.
I get a little upset sometimes, so I know I always have like an orange baby. That is like a everyday thing, and the history of the lingam. I know you're very much interested in what I'm doing, knowing that I'm not doing anything other than
We're gonna get ice cream.
mommy
Put
time,
on your shoes, Lonnie.
and that's
Mommy,
fine.
we're gonna get ice cream for you.
So just a disclaimer. I got anger management real fucking bad.
Mom, find my shoes. We're going to.
But that's it.
Mommy, we're going to get some ice cream because you're the only one that wants ice cream. You
Okay.
want some ice cream?
Yes.